All right, it is Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. We're here at Long Beach Veterans Memorial Stadium for the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet that we cover 11 times a year. We're out here checking out the cars that are on display and for sale, just for you guys. Got some channel announcements coming back. I'm back from the Pacific Northwest trip. Did 2 videos while I was on that trip, including Good Guys in Puyallup, so those are up on the channel. And there's a lot of great videos coming up in the future, and we're going to get into that as well, and let's go get started. It's about 7 a.m. The cars are still rolling in. Like I said, the Pacific Northwest trip was definitely a success. My daughter had a great time. I had a great time. Really didn't want to come home. She wanted to come home. She says, I miss home. So we came back. I do realize there's the Sultan's Car Show not far from here in Long Beach today. I have my daughter right now, and she needs me to take her somewhere at 1 o'clock, so I cannot do that show. I've already had a couple people ask. I had somebody ask at a sandwich shop in Pasadena the other day if I was doing the Sultan show. So, can't do it. So what do we got coming up in the near future on the channel? Next week we are off to, on Saturday on the 9th, we're doing Big Bear Fun Run. Obviously in Big Bear, we're going up the mountain for the high altitude where I'll have to take a break. That was 2 years ago. I had to take like a decent sized break in the middle of it. Next Sunday, of course, we have the Pomona Swap Meet. Is the 4-year Pomona anniversary video. 4 years of bringing you Pomona for the channel. Weekend after that, on the 16th, we got the El Segundo car show, Main Street car show on the 16th in the morning, and that evening is the Glendora show. And I believe for the El Segundo one, my sister's going to bring my stepfather out for that one. So lots of stuff coming up. Week after that, I still think I'm going to do a little mini truck here. I still think next week, or the week after that, we're going to do the Good Guys in Pleasanton. And then that Sunday, we've got San Marino Classic in San Marino, something a little closer to the house. And rolling into the end of the month, of course, we got Ventura Nationals on the 30th, and then on the 31st, Vista Rod Run. So big month in August here for the channel. We got a 60 Impala. So rolling into September, I just added the Belmont Shore Show does not conflict with this in September this year, so I got that penciled in for the 7th. Weekend after that, we're back here for a Long Beach Swap Meet, whatever the Sunday is after that. We got a 1970s El Camino. Sounds like the General Lee's going by, except it's a truck. I'm trying to fill in more of the dates later on in the year that I haven't found yet. Most of the stuff I've pretty much found. I always mention I do keep old calendars, so it's easier to look up shows for the following year. There we go. We got a 2nd gen Econo. And hate to say it, but yeah, I bought another vehicle. Like I needed another, but it was a good deal. And I would do the guessing thing as to what it is, but it'd be pretty easy, because the first thing I would say was it's a car and a truck, which would pretty much narrow it down to 2 things. And I would have to say it's General Motors, which would pretty much narrow it down to El Camino. So yeah, I got a 66 El Camino. So hopefully that'll be coming to the channel relatively soon. El Camino. Speaking of El Caminos, there's another one next to it too. So I might even see a 66 in this video for all I know. Yeah, I was at lunch eating a burger and finishing up drinking my soda, checking Craigslist as I often do, and it was at a very good price. It just posted. I jumped in the car, ran out there, and purchased it. So basically it was repainted, not put back together. A lot of the parts were lost. The guy who owned it had passed, but it's all little things you take off when you paint the car, and then it's going to need carpet and stuff like that. Somebody's tail dragging down the street over there. So I've already placed a massive parts order, not a massive one, an okay sized parts order for it. I think the guy who had it thought it was sketchy. It was just the collar, the bracket for the steering column to the dash was missing. Yeah, it's Galaxy. I have to short clip every guy waking us up with some music over there. So I expect to try to be a little lighter today because of the Assault and show today. Nice 56. Rolling on 69 Impala. Said I was not planning on purchasing another vehicle, but like I said, it was a very good price. I got the S10. I may sell the Suburban, which I probably will. So if you're looking for an 86 Suburban with a 454, a couple more El Caminos for you. Not a 66 though. There you go, 70. Oh, by the way, the 66 is a small block, not a big block. I still need to get to the casting numbers to see what small block is. It does have a power glide, so. I got 64 Impala. Very nice 59 flat top Impala.
Oh yeah, really good. Yeah.
There's all the 59 and 60 GM four-door hardtops. Now we got a 54 Chevy 40,000. We've seen this one out here before. Maybe a little bit of a two-door price. We got Chevy Fleet Line. So the El Camino does run and drive. I think the guy just literally thought because the steering column was loose, it was sketchy, and I don't. That's all I could think of, which was basically that bracket was missing, which are available. So there you go, 67 Beetle. So I very nearly filmed. There was a show yesterday in San Diego. I think there was one in Ventura, and I tried to talk my daughter into it, and she was just, nah, guys. We actually got a lot of stuff done. We got a lot of stuff cleaned in the house. I got the parts order done for the El Camino. I need to order. I got to figure out the charging system. It runs. It moves under its own power. It does not charge. So I got to figure that. It looks like it's got the original style alternator with the external regulator. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do there. We'll get some more vehicles for sale here in a minute. But, oh man, so we got it's a lot more work. So I got other cars to work on. She goes back to school in a few weeks. We'll have more time to work on that stuff. Got 56 F100. Actually, the guy who sold it to me has watched my videos before as well. There we go, square body. So it's got a crossfire injection badge, so maybe he swapped in a vet motor from like a 82 or 84 vet. Actually, the Camaros came with the crossfire injection as well at some point, before they went to the TPI. So yeah, I got to figure out what small block this El Camino's. The bracket for the kickdown is covering up the casting number, and the callouts on the fender are like the 283 V8 callouts, the ones without the number. So, but it's got an aluminum intake, a Holley like 4-barrel, like it's an MSD ignition, so it's Looks like it's had some work done to it. So it's pretty much like a mystery motor at this point. It could very well just be a stock motor that they just added stuff to. It does run good though, so there is that. In fact, every time I've gone out to start it up, it fired right up. Like, so a lot of silly like badges. The interior door handles were missing. Door panels are missing. Needs a carpet. They didn't put the lever for the turn signal back on. That's missing. So I ordered one of those. The El Camino badge for the grill is missing. The little stainless strip on the hood in the front is missing. This one is for sale. We'll get the sign here. So, fortunately, it's all stuff that's available. There you go, $38,000 on this one. So it should be an easy project, just parts wise, since it is, you know, they obviously reproduce a lot of stuff for the Chevelles. So I said this was actually only my second El Camino I've ever owned. I had a 60 about 25 years ago, and it's my first. If you consider it a Chevelle, it's my first Chevelle. So if you don't, then I still haven't owned a Chevelle. So there's that. I've owned Tempest, I've owned Le Mans, I've owned Cutlass / F85, 61. I think this one had a for sale sign on it. Just the phone number. I got 69. Mine's still getting the roof repaired on it. So I have to pick up that one probably in the coming weeks.
Yeah. Rallies with the restaurant.
See, look how it looks.
At 55, just roll in. Gotta start planning for some of the trips coming up. We got Hot Rod Power Tour coming up in a few months. We got Grand National Truck Show. It'd be nice to have the El Camino like drivable for Grand National Truck Show. There you go, 65 Mustang convertible. There's all the info. 289 V8 car. Short bed C10. Realize I missed this 53 over here because it's kind of parked on the next line after I got here. Yeah, good guys. Last week I had my daughter with me. I told her we'd be out of there by 1, which we were. We were there from 8 o'clock when it opened until 1 o'clock filming. And we had to hit the road. So I got an hour and a half of footage there. That did not even scratch the surface of that show. That show is just massive, as you guys know. That would be a good one if I go up again, just go by myself and then do 2 days. 68 Impala 4-door. Also, the seats in the El Camino are like some later, probably have something else, buckets. They're pretty nice, so pretty comfortable. I got to make sure I can mount them correctly. But if they cannot be mounted correctly, I might be looking for like an original bench or something for it. Yeah, right now the driver's seat's kind of held in by like loosely by 2 bolts, and then the passenger one's just kind of set in there. So there's definitely some work to be done on this vehicle, but we'll get there. Like I said, we're taken apart for paint, not completely put back together after painted. Left outside to oxidize, basically what's going on. 56 F100. There we go, got G-Series van.
Is it that one? Yeah, I see the first
There you go, there's your phone number on that one.
You already know.
This one is 8,500. This one's got a lot of rust on the top, so that might be a little bit of a Pomona price, if you ask me. Yeah, especially with that roof rust. That's pretty major. There's guys that fix those, but yeah, she's definitely a little crispy up on top. There we go, a G-Series Bonanza, the Lauren Green edition. Yeah, the turnout's a little light today, I'm guessing because of the Sultan show. Unfortunately, I just cannot do that in this and get my kid to where she needs to be. Fortunately, next year she should be driving, so that'll there'll be less conflicts there. Nice square body. Step side, short bed. I still got to get some work done on the Rambler as well. That one's basically down to some like carb adjustments and stuff like that. All right, 059 Impala for sale.
You look smaller.
There's the info on that.
The other one, you look more lifted up.
No price on this one, but you know these are highly sought after, as you know. With the spots, the cruiser skirts.
You don't want it.
No. Power window, power seat, yeah.
It's already got a crowd around it, so we have to go around this side. There's a 61. Not for sale, but I first when I get home, people say, no, that car was for sale. I just didn't put the sign in it. Put the sign in the window. Also, don't forget the swap meet rules. When you see a car for sale, check the date of the video. Make sure it's not too far ahead into the future. I don't know when YouTube will show you these videos. As you see, after like a month or two. Or if every once in a while we come across something that's insanely priced, where it's amazing price. And I'll usually spot those and say, hey, this is going to be gone very quickly. And most of the time I'm right about those. It's a patinaed Suburban. Oh, no, someone's going to ask about what's going on with the smog bill. The legislature is on recess until the 18th of August. So literally nothing is going to happen until after the 18th of August. It's also the same day my daughter goes back to school, coincidentally. Next step would be assembly appropriations, and then after that, full assembly, and then after that would be the governor. So, still got a few steps to go on that one. I realize the bill has been kind of changed around a lot and not as good as it was. See info on this one. Should I see it for a minute? I think it's likely to pass the way it is, and then I kind of know what the next step is, and from what I understand, one of the senators involved kind of gets it as well. We'll just leave it at that. So, if you watch the videos they did on the Bureau of Automotive Repair hearing from a few months ago, you probably can kind of get the gist of it, because that kind of came after the bill was introduced. So, this Cadillac. Got 58. Kelsey A's wires. It's actually kind of nice to get a little break from the bill a little bit, to be honest with you. It was the old Rado. That's weird because I haven't done a video since last Saturday. That's kind of long for me. I actually ran into another guy who films videos. I told him to go, he should go film Sultans, because I can't. So he's going to try to go over there and shoot that one. Third gen IROC. Datsun pickup. It's got a hood scoop. It means business. Ooh, and slot mag. Oh, that's the other thing. The El Camino's got slot mags, like nice ones too. Just missing the center caps. So I got to take it off, see what brand they are, see if I can order the center caps. And slot mags do look good on a 66 El Camino, at least I think they do. Second is Gen Z28 Camaro. There we go, got a C10 short bed. She's sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
We're still rolling in, I got 66. So in the world of records, I did pick up a couple of doo-wop 78s yesterday at a very local sale to me, like 5 minutes from my house yesterday, including the Solitaire's Blue Valentine on the Old Town label, which apparently is an extremely rare record. And the only one I could find online was the guy was asking $275 for it. So Always nice to find rare doo-wop. I think I got, for 30 bucks, I got a couple like vintage coats for my daughter and the 2 records and a couple other things at the sale. K5. On that, I found a Hollywood Flames 78 as well. Not worth as much as the other one, but those who don't know, I have a very extensive collection of early rock and roll, doo-wop, blues, stuff like that. On nothing like crazy ridiculous, but on 78, 67 Camaro convertible. I always thought it'd be funny, like, if I ever host my own car thing, I'm gonna break out my turntables. I'm just gonna spin 78s. if I could do it when I'm not filming. I've amassed quite the collection over the years. So I used to do a record channel called Mike Finds Things, and I just don't have time to do that, 2 channels at the same time. So it sort of went by the wayside. Now the channel's still there, so you can still watch the videos that I did. And originally I kept the Suburban, believe it or not, thinking, well, if I ever stop doing car show videos, I got the Suburban to take my records to like record swaps. But I just don't see that happening. I'm going to keep doing these videos. So that was my rationale in my head for keeping that one for as long as I did, which really wasn't. It was like a year and a half I've had that. There you go, a Mercury Grand Marquis. All you Panther fans. I recommend the Ford Panther platform for daily driving and trips to the Pacific Northwest. Myself, old Datsun. I gotta see how this week's gonna play out. Old Nova 63, 22,500 on this one. There's all your info, 68,000 miles on it. It's got the American Racing billet wheels on that one. That's a throwback. We got a Jeep. I've seen this one before. J4000 4-wheel drive pickup. I don't see the Jeep pickups as much. This one's the Gladiator. All right, 69 Camaro for sale. Super Sport, 65,000. This one is the automatic variety. It's got the red line bias plies.
I came real close to buying it again for the 4th time. Remember?
Couple Blazers, the K5s. That's one thing I've never owned is a Blazer. Got 2 Suburbans now, no Blazers. It's okay, I've never had a Bronco either, but this one's Very heavily modified.
And they came straight to the ramp and they opened up.
Bronco with the very 70s teep stripes going on.
Baby, he was always
64.
17, so after he's still.
Monte Carlo. Got a diesel in it. He's got a Cummins badge. Through the wagon. '65 Chevelle. Look at it rolling in. That's 56. Starting to wake up and roll in now. I got a Suburban 1500. This one's a 4-wheel drive, not for sale. Here we got Porsche, the 912 68. They couldn't use that name. They only could use it for a little while before, because I guess Peugeot had the rights to the 912. It's 40,000. I do not know the vintage Porsche market. I know they can be quite expensive. So, as with anything, do your research. You got a GT350. There's no Shelby tag under the hood, so. Big Ford, I'm guessing a 250. Long bed. I was talking to one guy, I said, why is the turnout so low? I'm like, either Sultan's or the fact that Pomona's next week. Maybe people are saving for Pomona. Last Pomona, it was like dead when I got there, then it filled in. 54 Chevy Custom. So we'll see how this time it goes. It's kind of nice this morning. We have this nice overcast skies. Not too hot, a little humid. How you doing? Hey, Fox buddy. Notch coming through.
Here every month. It's only once a month. You know, you gotta do it.
All right. Just talking to this guy in this, about the F100 here. Got the Jeep. So it's probably got the badge is missing. Oh, he's had the AMC based 4-liter. These have gotten really popular, these Cherokees. He's got a manual transmission as well. That's the 2-door, which you don't see very often. Here we go. We got OBS 96. I think by then it was the Tahoe. They decided to stop calling it the Blazer on the 2-door, on the larger one. This is as a suburban tailgate. Got a short bed. Ford for sale.
What are you gonna do with all these people that
A lot of cars parked backwards and every which way this month. More than usual, I would say. 69 Camaro. There you go, Plymouth Grand Fury. There's that, 12,500. That might be a bit on the Pomona side. It's very clean though. With a vinyl top. I'm not sure the collectability of these, but there you go, 66 Impala Super Sport, 2-door hardtop. Info 23,000 on that one. With automatic, looks like it's got 283 call outs on it. Not sure what's in it now. I didn't really look at the sign that much. So he's got a little bit of, or they try to repair a little bit of rust there around the back window. Get a little walk around. Got a Dodge, so it's got the desert water bag. I actually found one of those at an estate sale once. It was hanging on the wall in the garage, and the people literally looked at me like, why do you want to buy that? When I bought it. So it looks like you drove it up from Mexico. It's good. Pontiac. With no way they could get away with that these days, hood ornament. There's one guy told me to get his Toyota truck over at the parts section. It's like he's got a sign up now. Got a Monte Carlo. All right, 64. I should also mention, I always mention this in the video, if you see something on the tentative list, which you post in the comment section shortly after the video posts, if you see a date I do not have a show and you know there's a show, let me know. If your show is on Pomona, I'm at Pomona. So I don't know, everybody always sends me car shows that are on the same day as Pomona. A 41 Chevy for sale. Pomona's like a cornerstone of the channel, as is Long Beach. It's got the French tin antenna. Buick Grand National GNX. We've seen this one here before. It's like one of like 541 or so, 400. And it's like, I think they'd be like, it's like just over 500 of these. They're all numbered on the dashboard too. And they were a Grand National that had some extra things done at, I believe, American Sunroof Company. Got a for sale sign with no info on this Monte SS Aero. Obviously, if there's no info and it says for sale, check online. Sometimes they're for sale in the usual spots. Sometimes you're eating lunch, randomly checking Craigslist, and you come home with a 66 El Camino. That happens too. A patinaed GMC with LS. Got 50 Ford. Shoebox. Here we go. We got a Toyota pickup. I told this guy to come over and get this one. 88 Toyota. There's the info. 15,000 on that one. He's using it for his swap meet. So it's got some stuff in it since he's using it for the swap meet right now. '65 Impala SS. '67 Volkswagen. Thunderbird with the Kelsey Hayes wheels. Riviera. Let's get the E-track. Let's see. I can't see it from here. Let's go around the other side. Well, they had the Glendale. They had a very interesting '70s Cadillac, and they had like Glenn Campbell of all things in the 8-track. And this one's got, I can't see it, a Betty Wright Live. That's what it's got in there. That's something I would have expected in that Cadillac. Maybe that's the one with Tonight is the Night. You know the song. If you know it, you know it. We're not going to get into what that song's about in the video. There's kids watching. If you know, you know. So just as dollar signs, it's the International Harvester pickup, straight from the farm. 10,000 on this one, 51 International. There's the info. Only International I ever owned, I had a Scout 2 that I inherited from my stepfather. Scout 2, it had the 258 AMC inline 6 with automatic. Jeep Wagonaire. 4-wheel drive, it's got the lockers. Not something you see very often anymore. A 69 Impala convertible. We've seen this one out here before. 396 car. This guy's a regular out here. I'll get you in your Model A time. Might try to hit something midweek this week. We will see, since I only got one video up this weekend. Got the Austin Haley 3. All right, we're gonna get through here. All right, quick battery change. Actually, this morning I forgot my hat today. I switched. I'm driving my truck today, and I keep my hats all in my car. I got 32. This one's for sale. It's got a Windsor. There's all the info. 36,000 on that one. Come around on this side. Bring it on the inside. So, make your roadster dreams come true. Go 68 big block Corvette. No price on it. There's your info. 4-speed. It's the roadster variety. There we got a 05 Thunderbird Anniversary Edition. 18,000 on that. There's various editions. Oh, they had a Bond edition, James Bond, a few different ones. And of course they had a Neiman Marcus one. For sale, when you ever see a Chevy wagon like this one, big full size. It's got tinted windows. I can't show you the inside. This one has the clamshell style where it goes down and the glass goes down. 57. A 65 T-Rear. I think this was here last month as well. 4,500 on that one. I believe if I remember this one, the top was very, very crunchy under the vinyl. Yeah, you can actually see it. So, yeah, you can see the crunchiness under the vinyl roof. So, buyer beware. That one looks like it's got a landau, but it looks like the base roof with a landau. They added a landau on a vinyl top at some point. Or T-bucket. We'll get some more cars that are for sale here in a few. Check out those meats. Now we got a 64 for sale. No price, just a phone number. 014 area code. About a town car. Another Ford Panther platform with a 4.6. Tell you what, my Vic did really nice on that trip to Washington State back. Very comfortable. Had a few people slow down for me, thinking I was the law, but that's okay. You get used to it after a while. It was a 96, 4,500 on that one, 94,000 miles. There we got a Monte Carlo. There's a for sale sign. We'll bring it around the other side. So she needs a little assembly. Yeah, the seats need to be redone. 12,000 on that one. There's the info.
That's true. You're right.
We'll roll right into this. The Chrysler. This one is the Highlander because there can be only one. Those remember that movie, those movies. I remember watching those when I was. Yeah, they had the TV show. I never watched the TV show. They're a Plymouth convertible. No info, just a phone number. A lot of no infos on the signs today. I think the guy on the Cobra's getting ready to roll out of here. Cobra. Couple Novas. Maybe we'll start hurrying up a bit. We'll get to the stuff that is for sale, such as this Camaro. 30,000 on this one, 73 Z28. Needs a little bit of quarter panel and door repair. I think it's got a whole list of work that's been done to it. Last tagged in 98, so it's been off the road a couple years. So I think a combination of Pomona being next week and as well as the show today has affected the turnout today. The old Plymouth Roadster. Guessing it's got something modern going on by the 70s cop car hubcaps. Barn door Suburban. I've seen this one around before. That may be selling mine, my 86. We will see. Fountain coming through. '67 Chevelle. And another one. This one's a Super Sport. '65 Impala. So I gotta figure out what time the sun rises next week, because Pomona I usually start as soon as the sun comes up, because the cars generally are there. There's cars there for sale. The people show up the night before, so I just start filming when the sun comes up. I get that first line, since those are mostly cars for sale, and then just sort of zigzag through the rest.
Hey, it's all wheel. All wheel.
So this one I always start around 7, since the cars tend to roll in for sale in the morning. All right, 33 Ford. Is he selling this one, or is he selling the other, a different one that there's pictures of? I'm thinking it's a different one. I don't know, you figure it out. I think it's this, the bottom. You sort it out. There you go. I don't know. So it's very orange. It's got the third brake light, which should tell you about the time it was built. Yeah, for some reason, like late 80s and into early 90s, it became popular to put third brake lights on street rods. I don't know why. I mean, I get it's a safety thing, but I actually got one of those kits they used to sell for the third brake light just at like Pep Boys. There we go, 51 Country Squire Woody with an LS, 70K. It's fully dressed out. Yeah, they did a really nice job on this one, actually. I remember, like, you'd see like old ladies that were still driving their muscle cars, and they put the third brake light. They cut the cardboard on the rear decks to put the third brake lights. So the patina on this first gen Econoline van. So it's like green. This may have been like an army vehicle or something. So right now I don't see a government plaque on the dash. A lot of those were used for fleets. There you go, we got a short bed C10 Silverado, square body. Again, no price or information other than a phone number. Folks, if you want to sell your vehicles, put a starting price. It's the most awkward conversation is to call on a vehicle with no price on it. And a lot of people tend to avoid awkward conversations. Anybody says I'm not being true, people know what I'm talking about. Here's a Chevy panel. It's got maximum patina. Chevy Tudor hardtop. I got 50 shoebox Ford. Got the striping on the Chevy. Looks like that was done a long time ago. There you go, something similar to what I just got, 66 Chevelle. Actually had to order the set of side mirrors for it. Didn't have mirrors on the side. They covered up the holes too. I don't know if the guy was gonna run clip-ons or what, but it's just a lot of things like that that are missing.
How do you get the? I don't have the count.
Yeah, we'll do some more walking. Some of the cars are starting to roll out. I should start barreling through a little faster. I said we will next month. I said the year before, people asked me about Belmont Shore. It was on the same day as this. This year it's not, so we'll do that. Sometimes the years schedule out weird. I was saying, if you're thinking about starting a show or doing a show, I have calendars going back about 3-4 years, and it's very easy to figure out which weekends there was just nothing. So, 'cause I don't know what it is, but a lot of times these guys, we're going to do a car show, and then they pick the weekend, like there's that, like, first of all, Father's Day weekend, that's already full. There's that one weekend in April that's always full too. So the accessory armrest. I got a 1940 Chevy Master Deluxe for sale, 20,000 on that one. There's the info. I'm gonna bring it around here. I always say the one weekend everyone always overlooks is the weekend after Thanksgiving. There are like no shows that weekend. Even if someone just did like a little like cars and coffee or something, like something just for that weekend, it would probably be pretty well attended. Because now everybody goes out of town for Thanksgiving. I think that's generally like the one weekend it's always hard for me to find. Usually I would say Christmas, but this year we've got Moon Eyes on the 20th of December. So that shouldn't be an issue this year. A couple 64s. And then that last weekend when I went up to Pacific Northwest, that last weekend in July is usually pretty light as well for shows. Which is why that's been on my list of things to do for a few years now, is do the Pacific Northwest trip. And finally got it done. And we'll go through till we find some stuff for sale, because cars are filtering out. We already got the this Firebird. So, and actually, like when I was looking up Belmont, when I found Belmont Shore for the 7th, it's because I had it written as a note on a previous calendar that it was the same day, but I couldn't make it. Got a 63 split window.
Even that one, I have a 54.
Clean olds. just gonna breeze through here till we find some for sale signs. '72 Chevelle. Nice patina on this F100 long bed. So yeah, we got a Studebaker Lark convertible. You don't see these very often at all. All right, 70 Chevelle for sale. The 45,000. There is that. So it runs perfect.
That's one of the few cars that I regret selling.
Split window Beetle. RVW thing. 15,500 on that. That could be your thing. You can listen to the Isley Brothers. It's your thing. And it would be true. Four-door Skylark. I don't think we get a lot of four-door Skylarks on the channel, so let's bring it to you. So he drove here from Florida. Look, he was in the Palos Verdes Concours d'Elegance. All right, F-150. Check out those tape stripes. The Explorer edition. Or tape stripe. Good. Check out the tape stripes, man. This is like, wow, look, even on the hood. This is like tape stripe heaven. So I think we're gonna go a little faster. We'll get the stuff that's for sale. We got one more line to go through. It's starting to warm up now. There's that Grand Marquis. I do miss my Grand Marquis, but I love my try to talk my kid into keeping the Grand Marquis as her first car, and she did not want the Grand Marquis. She doesn't want that old man style, you know. Yeah, clean 67. All right, 66 Fairlane with a 427. 4-speed variety. Now let's do this one walkthrough style. We find some stuff for sale. 69 Corvette Barracuda. All right, here we go. We got a C10 for sale. We've seen this one out here before with the glitter on the roof. to flake. 4 on the floor, I'm guessing with a granny. If you know, you know. Start out in second. Yeah, Nissan hardbody. All right, bump side crew cab. Goodness. It's got a roll cage. This thing means business, man. Look, roll cage.
Like the LS, like the LS. That's like the LS version.
What's that here?
It's gonna be package truck to run that motherfucker.
$199 Grand Marquis. 4,000. How many miles are on that one? Doesn't have the digital disc. It's got the cloth. This one's showing 122,000. These go much longer than that. All right, you want a Toyota? Toyota 4Runner. 3,500 on that one. Might be the cheapest car here. Yeah, Chevy. It's that early Beetle. Now 57,210. You like the Tri-5s? Got a unibody Ford. They call this the style side. So if you like the Tri-5s, check out the Ruby's Cruise Night I shot a few weeks ago. Got the whole Tri-5 club out there for that one. 57 Ford rolling through. And we got a rotary dial phone in the back deck. Nice holds. Getting down to the wire now, almost to the end here. Got a Chevy sedan. 52. 21,000. It's got a 350 combo. I think this was here last month. That's not saying much. I think last month's Long Beach was like mid-month, so was it like 3 weeks ago? Another Chevy.
And the paint.
Saying barn.
Gotta go in like this and look like. You want to talk?
I bring the interior on the coupe here. There you go, 73 Maverick. 8,500. This one's got the V8. Go back there, they're having a conference. '94 Z car, the Roadster. I think it's 9,800 is what it says. It's got 151,000 miles. We've decoded it. And now we got backup alarms. Usually it's just car alarms I got to deal with. And there's a Packard that's parked right up on the wall, nose in for some reason. There you go, 66 SS396 Chevelle convertible. Pontiac 2+2 G body. That is extremely rare. A rare American Motors car, Rambler SST convertible. That's not ballpoint pen. That's like pink highlighter. I'm not even sure that's gonna read. I don't know how much it is. Oh, this might be readable. That's more readable than the pink highlighter. 67 Rebel SST convertible. Definitely won't see too many of these out there. Very rare American Motors product. All right, the price on the was $38,500 on the AMC we just saw. This one, I thought it's a Sprint, not an El Camino. It's a Sprint GMC, which is their version of the El Camino. Yeah, the part of the for sale sign on the SST Rebel was fell down into the glass, but I could make it out. Again, you won't see too many of those around. Beautiful Chrysler wagon. It's probably our last video, or last car of the video here, as we are at the end. 17,066 Chrysler station wagon. Built motor, trans, carb, and brakes. This one is the Town and Country. All right, that's gonna wrap things up here at the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet, July 2025. Next week on Saturday on the 9th, we are off to Big Bear for the Big Bear Fun Run. Next Sunday, we got the 4-year Pomona anniversary video, Pomona Swap Meet. Lots of other great events coming up on the channel. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave some comments, tell some friends about the channel and all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.